He is risen. He is risen indeed. On this Easter Sunday morning, allow me to read a few verses from the 28th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. The angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee." The angel reminds the two women of the crucifixion. And so on occasion when I read these particular verses, my mind goes back to Golgotha, the place of the skull. We celebrate today the empty tomb, but the universal symbol of our faith is not the empty tomb, but rather the cross itself. Why is that? Well, I think it's because in God's economy, joy is always accompanied by sacrifice. We know this is true for our salvation from John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And we know that sacrifice must characterize our lives as his disciples. Christ made this clear in Mark 8:34. If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. The Canadian equivalent of the United States Medal of Honor is the Canadian Victoria Cross. And the first Victoria Cross in World War II was given to Sergeant Major John Robert Osborne. Osborne and his men had been separated from their battalion. They were surrounded by the enemy, and grenades rained down upon them. Osborne was able to grab a number of the grenades and throw them back until one landed just at the wrong spot. He couldn't reach it in time. So he made the decision to throw himself on top of it, killing himself instantly, but saving the lives of his comrades. It's a powerful story, a story of bravery and self-sacrifice. But the sacrifice of Jesus Christ was even greater, because he died not only for those who loved him, but for those who hate him, and for everyone else in between. You and I celebrate our salvation because of his sacrifice on the cross. You and I celebrate the empty tomb because the promise of eternal life is for everyone. He is risen. He is risen indeed, for you and for me and for the whole world. God bless you.